So I was originally going to script this video out and try to keep everything nice and flowy and all that, but honestly, I'm just too damn mad. I mean, I do have some notes and everything to keep me organized as I talk about this, but this is going to be entirely freelanced, entirely unscripted, and if I scream, I'm sorry. Let's just get right into it. As of today, December 11th, Fntastic has posted something on X that reads the following. Today, we announce the closure of Fntastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. Oh, which, hey, by the way, Fntastic, that's against Steam's terms of service. You fucking morons. This first sentence right here should actually get the game delisted from Steam entirely, but as you can see, it is still available for sale, and it is still $40. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. You guys had 5 years to make this game what you claimed it was going to be, but instead you spent all that time creating scripted cinematics that didn't even exist. Not one damn thing that you have shown in the past 5 years ever made it into the final product. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Bullshit. This blood, sweat, and tears that you claim you put into the game would have shown up in the final product, but instead, you rushed out a goddamn game and then stuck the early access tag on it, hoping people were gonna be dumb enough to support it indefinitely. And there are some that are still defending it, but we'll get to that later on. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. Don't fucking say that. Don't hide behind the, oh, creating games is challenging. Listen, I understand that creating games are hard. By no means is it easy, but you were the ones who touted this genre-defining zombie survival MMO game and then shipped out a piss-poor extraction shooter. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years, and then they show off all the dates of them opening the studio, and then they reference 3 games that really they don't even acknowledge most of the time. The Wild 8, Dead Dozen, Radiant 1, all games that have been abandoned. The release of Prop Night, which is just dog shit. It's a Dead by Daylight clone. And then, of course, the day before, which is now officially dead. Now, I actually quote tweeted this, which, by the way, go ahead and follow me on X. I deeply appreciate it. This is what happens when your company is built on lies and deceit. If you shipped what you had promised, maybe this wouldn't have happened. I mean, I'm not telling lies, am I? I'm really not. Now, in my previous day before video, I actually showed that I had made a video saying how the day before devs proved us wrong. I actually went through and privated that video because I will be goddamned if my reputation goes to shit because this company failed to do what they said that they were going to do. And again, if you haven't seen that one, I'll go ahead and say it here. I am so damn sorry that I even gave these fuckers an ounce of credibility. Now, as of the 11th, the Discord had been temporarily nuked, and the Reddit link to help people refund the game was no longer found, but I will leave a link for it down below. Shout out to Emerald Duke, one of the moderators for the day before, for reposting that link to help people get their refunds. Genuinely nice guy. And there are people spamming the stats command, waiting for the servers to be shut down. I know Fntastic said that they weren't going to do it, but honestly, can you trust them? Now, if we go back to the Steam page temporarily, they actually changed their name from Fntastic to Mytona Fntastic. And this might be a deal where if the game didn't make an X amount of money, Mytona would then acquire Fntastic. I'm not too sure. You could basically acquire Fntastic right now for pennies on the goddamn dollar. I mean, so amongst me and other great content creators like Big Fry, Player2, Redbeard Mortis, Kira, all these other people that have covered the day before, I did see a video by this YouTuber by the name of Curtis Build that I'll be linking down below because it spells out exactly what the fuck happened with the volunteers. I'm only going to cover some keynotes that I found in the video, but the whole thing is full of information. Please go check it out after this video. To start off, the volunteers were free to speak on most, if not every topic. I don't know if there was ever an NDA signed and it finally broke. I don't know what it is, but they were able to speak on a lot of things. They go on to verify that the game we've been shown was a lie, which no big surprise there. Even the volunteer references the gas station with the 2 guys thing that we saw being very scripted and that's when they start conversing with the devs. He also notes that they were very standoffish, and this was not what they expected. The volunteer also went on to say that he could tell that the game was made from assets because of him spending time inside of the division, and it was later confirmed by them that that was the case. They were also the victim of all of us being gaslit into believe that these were assets made by Fntastic, which we all knew was bullshit. And y'all remember when that tweet got put out that the day before was taken down due to a maintenance bug? Well, that same volunteer that put out the tweet, along with the other volunteers, knew nothing of the trademark dispute, which means the volunteer put out the tweet, they caught some flack, and then a couple hours later, Fntastic themselves put out the tweet that they were being sued for a trademark dispute. Yeah, nice way to undermine your volunteers, by the way. That's smart. Now, according to one of the volunteers, the game has been reported into the thousands. The game may be pulled from Steam, and they may face another lawsuit because of alleged support from the Singaporean government. These are all just educated guesses, by the way. I would not take these at face value so much until we see articles popping up that this is happening. And even while listening, even the former volunteers doubted that the game would continue to be supported a year in from now. And that is so damn sad to hear. Even the people that weren't even being paid did not believe in you. It also seems like they were only given keys when Fntastic needed something from them, and only when Fntastic needed something from them. I mean, they weren't paying them, so it makes sense. And anytime they asked questions regarding the development, they were normally booted from the program without any reason why, as to, you're just asking too many questions. Now, all of that ends here, and I just want to top off with my final thoughts real quick. The game is a fucking scam. Okay, the game is a legit rug pull, and within 4 days, they're trying to make away with all the money they could, and that is so bullshit. Because there's even an article by Forbes that's covering the whole thing, and they're even calling out Fntastic for lying about the day before. This whole thing is just a goddamn nightmare. Also, if you're coming here to defend the day before, I don't want to hear a single thing from any of you people. Because I have had so many comments saying, well, what about Cyberpunk? Well, what about Starfield? Which, by the way, what is that even supposed to mean about Starfield? Seriously, y'all are just throwing out games now that don't even have anything to do with the day before situation and trying to use that as a rebuttal. It is goddamn embarrassing. In not one single fucking example can you show me that the day before promised what they were going to give us from the time they first announced it to the time it launched. I'm just so surprised. I'm so surprised that this happened, and I shouldn't be, because so many people had pointed out, oh, this game's a scam. Even I did. Even I was the one that pointed out saying, oh, this game's fake as fuck. But guess what? I was surprised that they released the game. And I'm even more surprised that after 4 days, the studio is shut down. Not even fucking Dead Matter Studio is shut down. And that game, I feel, launched somewhat worse than the day before. Yeah, my heartbeat tracker is saying that I'm doing about 100 BPM, so I'm gonna wrap this up before I have a heart attack over this. But it's still fuck Fntastic, fuck the day before, and I hope I never see them in the gaming space again. They should no longer be allowed to make games. But yeah, let me know down below what you think about the day before. I'm defeated. I really don't know what else to say. And yeah, this is Sir Blackout signing off to go decompress and forget about this game. Later.